Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing Total War Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai, where we're defending Kyoto with less than a full stack of sort of mid to low tier units, going up against mid to low tier units, but 3 full stacks here. So let's jump in and see what we can do. I'll read out the email and also talk about some other stuff. So he says, "Hello Legend, I'm currently playing a game where I try to only survive holding Kyoto without much expanding. Everything was going well, but then out of nowhere 3 stacks of mostly trash emerged. The first 2 armies are only levies, but the third consists of mostly line infantry. I tried holding the outer ring to use the matchlock towers I've built there, but there's just too much trash and I cannot hold the walls. Hope you can help me. Thanks." No worries. Okay. Another thing is, I understand that the historical fans might feel like I'm going back to old habits of just covering Warhammer 3. The truth is, the frequency of historical save files that was coming in a few months ago has gone down drastically, so it limits my options for historical disaster battles. And unfortunately, the save files that I get most frequently are usually very common situations that just aren't really worth making a video on because I've either already covered it or they're just not interesting battles for whatever reason. So if you're in your battles throughout your campaigns and you think, hey, this is a pretty interesting fight, an unusual situation, even if you're not in a desperate situation and you can get yourself out of it, feel free to send me a save file anyway, even if you do manage to win it. The keys to a good disaster battle is like a variety in terms of not common situations, so usually not the early game, usually not before turn 20. And then also, the balance of power should not be in the player's favor. It should, at the very least, be somewhat skewed against the player and should be a difficult fight, even if you did manage to win it. It doesn't have to be utterly impossible, because it's most interesting using interesting tactics to overcome these situations, as opposed to just a big old meat grinder. Alright, now, in terms of what this guy did with the disaster, with his attempt, he tried to hold the outer layers to use these matchlock towers. Honestly, I'm not too concerned about these matchlock towers. I don't think they're that big of a deal. I don't think they're a huge upgrade over arrow towers. I mean, feel free to correct me if you think I'm wrong about that. But one thing I know is about how the AI behaves in these sieges. The generals will usually not bother climbing up the walls until every other type of infantry has at least made their way to the top of the city. Which means that the enemies that are advancing are going to have good morale. However, you can get the enemy generals to charge at you early if you place units on the ground for them to attack. So that's what we want to do here. And the thing is with Shogun 2 is that the AI usually has a predictable method of deployment. They usually put their generals over here, which is exactly what happened the last time we fought at Kyoto, although that was at just regular Shogun 2. But the AI's overall behaviors haven't really changed much between those several hundred years. Especially considering that we're not using particularly advanced units yet. So what we want to be doing here is put the levy infantry on the ground, have the 2 spears behind them here, and then have our experienced line infantry above them, so that when their melee units come in closer, these guys here will obliterate them, and if the generals charge in, they'll obliterate them. They don't have access to Neil Fire, which is definitely a bit of a problem, but it's not super late in the campaign. Have these guys wrap around just a little bit here. And then the remaining ones wrap around here. So don't worry too much about the outer layer, with the exception of the actual general, enemy general that is. Not sure if that position is absolutely crucial. I guess we'll see. So we want to go as wide as possible with our infantry here because they don't have Neil Fire, and even if they did have Neil Fire, they can't really use it in this position. Only the front line shoots anyway. So it just helps to maximize our damage output. Okay. General, you stay here to give these guys morale. We don't have Gambate on him, which I found weird. Alright, I think I've set up. And now we just find out whether or not I was right about this, which I've fought these kind of battles many times. He's usually there.
We are ready to defend.
Oh, damn, I was wrong. Oh, well, that happens. That happens. I was wrong. Okay, we need to move around a little bit. There's no one here. Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay, we need to wrap around here. Alright, that definitely isn't favorable compared to if they were coming from over here. Well, it happens. I was wrong. Let's get these guys back up here because they're not going to get over there in time. There's nothing over here. Yeah, the main thing here is to try to get these generals to engage with our troops before the main assault so that these guys here have a morale penalty. Because yeah, if we don't put units on the ground, they absolutely will not... Actually, you just come up here. We've got enough troops there. They absolutely will not... they won't engage with them. They'll just stay there. Alright, we've just got levy infantry coming at us here, so not a big deal. No, not enough room for you. You have to come back up here. Oh, hang on. No, it's too late. Don't get a range bonus by putting infantry up on the walls. So we just have to kind of hope that they come into range a little bit, which is why we angled them this way. We've definitely got more guns shooting at theirs, which is why our casualties are not as high as theirs. Is this now shooting? It's just kind of a little bit out of range. And then these guys here, their job is to cover when these guys get up on the walls. Alright, we got these gun towers shooting. Make sure we use their ability. Our guys in the back here are getting shot up a little bit. Alright, you need to move in a little bit around them there. Good, these are now starting to shoot. Good to see. So that bounce of power doesn't look very good. Yeah, with these large-scale battles, I think it's kind of important to not just have your troops inside the settlement. Try to have a mixed situation, especially if you've got enough troops. If you've only got 2, there's not much you can do about that. Like 2 units. Let's bring them up here. Okay, maybe I bring these guys back so they don't get hit with the crossfire so much. Got to get myself over here. Good. This is exactly what we wanted. Okay, with the enemy general coming in. And this is the proper general. You can always tell by the, as I call it, the beehive above it. I'm not sure if that is actually a beehive.
Reports have it that your tower is in enemy hands.
Okay, that's fine, whatever. Yeah, use this. I feel like that doesn't really do a hell of a lot. Alright, bring the spears in. Gonna get charged a little bit there. Can't be helped. Needs to be done. At least, as long as we kill this guy here, that's all that really matters. Okay, you cover the other general's approach. Can you guys get up on the walls here? And we need these ones. Good, I think that's the... Yeah, that dude's dead. Good stuff. Alright, we got the better of him there. Alright, now we need to start getting our guys back up here. That should break fairly soon. Can you as well get up over here? Because the main assault is coming, and now their morale sucks. And that's going to make all the difference, I think. Okay, make sure this is using the towers as well. So I don't think it makes a huge difference. It's like reload time reduced by about 50%. I don't know. It's not a lot. Alright. All of that was done. And these guys here, they're being stupid. So let's just leave them like that. That's fine. Alright. Bring these guys back inside because a big assault is going to happen over here real soon.
The enemy have claimed the tower, sir.
Yeah, especially with the spear levy, because spear levy can actually beat line infantry and melees. But you know what units can't beat you in melee? Broken ones. Their stats count for nothing. There we go, it's already shattered. If the general is dead. The fact that their stock is good for us. Alright, maybe bring the spear levy over here, because I feel like we're going to get charged. Let's move that back. You move back as well. Got guys up here, giving us some cover fire. Alright, you guys get over here. It's hard to do overlapping fields of fire when you've got really flat terrain here. But what we want to do is preserve the integrity of his army. Plus we need to make sure this here doesn't get captured by them. Bouncer power's improved slightly. No, come on, come on, dude. Freaking Pathfinder, come on, move. Yeah, come on, move. You can do it. Come on, you guys, up you come. Oh my god. Come on, come on. It's not difficult. At least it's happening to them as well, it seems. All right, are they getting guys up on the walls? Yeah, they are. So they get up here because we're in a thin formation. It doesn't obstruct our vision too much. We are taking some damage. Line infantry are terrible in melee. So we're still making use of the matchlock towers. I just didn't need to use every single one of them. Could you fucking do as you're told? Holy crap. Okay, move him out of the way then. So anyone that charges into them, we just use as reserves. Matchlock Kachi are pretty good in melee. I got no room to put anyone else. No Neil fire. These guys don't have revolvers. Alright, now let's charge into here. But see, they're all got the flashing white symbols. A charge into their flank while they're trying to climb up the wall, I reckon we can break them. Yeah, you guys go as well. Since we can't use all the guns, then let's use all the scariness that we can. Terrify them. I really don't want to send the general in if we don't have to. Just keep him by to keep our morale up. Because we don't have unlimited morale here. And we hit them in the rear, and what we should see is them break. Because the last thing they want is to be climbing up and find themselves fucking pincered. And also, with every unit that shatters, it's going to create like a cascading effect, where it's going to make their morale drop even further. You can see we're seeing fewer banners here. Just keep pushing through them. You don't have to use missile units if you don't. If there's better options, come on, charge in. Look, we've got them breaking. This one here's suffering a bit. Let's move it back. Like I said, protect the. No, it's garrison infantry. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You stay there. Okay, this one here, I don't think it's shooting anything. Get into position, get ready to shoot something. Get in there, charge them. Now, I don't want you in melee. Good, look at this morale. These guys are coming up. Oh, God, I still got these guys here. Why don't you come around the back here and shoot at them? Now'd be a good time for that. This unit here, yeah, that's okay. We said that that's fine. Alright, charge on in, because these guys here, they've got poor morale. You come over here, flank them. Let's go into melee. Because the AI doesn't get melee advantage. Also, they're relatively tired. Quite tired. That's it. See how their generals over here, their other ones, they don't get into combat. That's what would have happened if we didn't do what we did at the start there. Okay, we've got... Move this guy back, he's in the red now. So garrison infantry, they replenish instantly. Yep, broken. Good, good, good. Okay, you charge on in. Yeah, totally fine for garrison infantry to get wiped out. Good, look at them all broken. And also, because we're in melee, we basically annihilate them. They don't get a chance to run away. They're cut off. Okay, that is not garrison infantry, so that needs to be protected. So these two here, keep them back. Yeah, keep running these guys down, General. Although, watch out, we do have the enemies that have got our gun towers there, so maybe not worth risking his life. Crap, actually. Crap. Come back up this way. You guys coming back over this way? And just send someone over here to recap that tower, because I reckon he's getting killed due to that. So our guys over here are kind of shooting. Good, poor morale.
An enemy tower is yours, General.
That's it, charge into them. Look at this mass rout that's going on here. It's exactly what we wanted to see, and this is why it was so important to kill the enemy general. Good, they shattered. Good. Levy garrison infantry, that's fine. If they're taking loads of damage, because they just replenish to full as long as we win. Which, we've won. There's no way they can overcome these odds now.
Men have taken an enemy tower.
Did we actually army loss them? Yes, they've been army lost, it's just that these guys here have high enough morale that they're not instantly shattered by the loss of the battle, so they're going to have to come in. Okay, now would be an okay time, I think, to recap these towers. So that when they do come in, they get shot by the towers a little bit. Okay, you guys can stop, you've done enough now. General, you can come out this way and run all this. Actually, come on, get in there. Just get into melee, don't worry about shooting them. Because, yeah, you can run them down really quickly. These towers do have a chance of doing some friendly fire, but I think it'll be fine. No, they're still not advancing. Well, that just gives us a great opportunity here to absolutely obliterate them here. But you can imagine how he would have been overrun if these guys didn't all break. If they had fought to the death, then they really could have given him a hard time. Because we took a lot of casualties on some units. And so many of their units shattered. Yeah, run them down because this one here, that looks fine. What are you doing? Told you to go this way. So yeah, I don't feel like these towers do very much. You can see we're not really taking much damage from our own towers here. But let's recap them. Doesn't take long. Might even be better to send in Levy Garrison. Because, well, they just get replenished to full, rather than a unit that requires at least some time to replenish. So, they are just refusing to attack. Okay, a large line of them are escaping over here. Let's get the general over there to try to run some of them down. Alright, well let's bring our spear levy over here, and it looks like we're going to have to go out and actually fight them. Should be pretty easy. We'll use our freshest of units, so all of these line infantry here. Should be able to manage this, no problem. Just gotta get it set up. Because yeah, as soon as these guys get into combat, they'll run away anyway. Come on, I don't Don't want to miss out on a few kills. Otherwise we gotta sit here and wait 44 more minutes. Because yeah, they're just... they're refusing to advance. I don't know why. Best AI in a Total War game right here, folks. Alright, our guys are a little bit tired. But... let's just get them out of the city and then I'll recover fatigue. And they'll be fine. It's only cavalry, they'll handle it. Yeah, he got a few kills, about 50. Alright, come on out. But yeah, most of the time, I swear that they do come in from the rear, but, you know, that didn't happen this time. Doesn't matter, the overall plan worked. Just had to make a slight adjustment. So these guys here, 700 kills. God damn it. Look how many dead soldiers there are right in there. None of them got away, I think. I didn't see any of their squares move. Right, speed up. Right, let's bring the general back over here. It would be good if these guys don't break when the fighting happens. Just wait for their fatigue to recover. If I take this guy out of this position here, he'll pretty much shatter instantly. I'll just show you. It doesn't matter. We've army lost them anyway. You watch, he'll immediately break. Yeah, he... oh no, he's just wavering. Okay. Morale's holding. How about that? General's taking his sweet time getting here. Alright, let's just walk over this way. Them because they're still tired, and since if they're going to be going into melee, the fatigue's actually going to matter. It doesn't matter so much for the other ones. Could bring the others over here, but I think that'll be mostly overkill. Right, so they are actually sending someone over now. Get behind them. Try to come at them with as many guns as possible that will actually shoot them. A couple of shots and this unit's going to break. Because don't forget, they've been army lost. They've just got high base morale. Yeah, it's broken. Try to cut them off if we can. Good, they broke.
Your men are routing, sir.
Yeah, it's fine. Good, looks like
You have triumphed over the enemy.
that unit should be obliterated just because of how few men remain. Yeah, that should be obliterated as well. That's gone down below 10%. But still, they don't want to advance on us. Alright, this is impassable terrain here. So let's just move up from the water. Although, hang on. In Shogun 2, hang on, these guys are advancing. In Shogun 2, the water actually slows down cavalry. So it slows down their advance. We should be standing in the water. Yeah, look, cavalry units are particularly affected. Because in Warhammer, the water doesn't mean anything for large units. It only affects small units. Go a bit wider there. You don't have time. Come on, hurry. Get the shots in. Good, he's broken. And these guys here are broken. And broken, yep. We've won. Yeah, run them down. Since they're going to run straight into us. We might suffer a couple of extra casualties, but it'll be worth it if we kill some of their generals. Don't let them get away. They're starting to get away. Okay, it does actually look like this general did get away. Because the circle around him would disappear if he was dead. So he actually managed to escape. There's no way we'll catch up to him. No way. But there's still a general here. We might be able to kill him. Pretty funny if our general died. Okay, cool. We killed another general. And there's one over here. Okay, you guys turn around. You might be able to kill this. Okay. The Saber Cavalry is considered a general, but that might be because it's the captain of an army. Come on, shoot. Hurry up. So if that's the captain, it doesn't matter so much. Alright, we've won here. That's enough. Close victory. Fair enough. Did take some casualties. But yeah, going out and killing the enemy general is worth so much. Man, we killed 6,000 of them. Alright, I don't imagine they're going to be coming back anytime soon. But yeah, it looks like one of their generals did get away. And you should be able to pursue and finish them off next turn. Okay. Well, this doesn't look too much like a disaster campaign. I mean, this is what you wanted. You didn't want to expand too much. That's up to you. So that's where we just fought the battle. And your army recovered a decent amount. What's going on with this? So yeah, you need to get a little bit more clan development, and then you can research Nilfire. But why doesn't he have Gambate? I don't understand why he didn't have it. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Like I said, if you want to see more historical stuff, I really do need more save files sent in. Because a lot of save files just are very samey situations, which won't make very interesting videos. So variety really is key. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Haven't forgotten about you historical fans. And I'll see you next time. Later, guys.